What's good, 99 Dream family? We back at it, episode 80 of the 99 Dream Journey. My name is Julian Taliaferro, and you already know we coming again with another weekly business update, lessons for the week, and topic for the day, which is skills. So to get into this episode, I'm going to begin with the quote of this week, and it goes, I believe that every right implies a responsibility, every opportunity an obligation, and every possession a duty. This is a quote from John D. Rockefeller. And I think this is just showcasing that when you get something, it always comes with something else. And the quote, I feel like, explains that. And it goes, I believe that every right implies a responsibility, every opportunity an obligation, and every possession a duty, from John D. Rockefeller. So with that being said, I can now move into my business update. So what me and my co-founder have been looking at this past week is really trying to set the forecast for the rest of the year. And for us, that's going to come in the form of OKRs and KPIs. And OKRs stand for objectives and key results. And then in order to measure them, we use KPIs, which are key performance indicators. So we're going to use these as our goals. KPIs are actions or tasks that have a quantifiable metric that need to be achieved by a certain date. So with us laying these out, it gives us goals to hold us accountable, and we know what we're working towards, and we know it's going to be of value, right? Everything we do is going to be of value because we're tracking it towards these KPIs and OKRs. And then on the other hand, we've been looking at our operational logistics and diving into that and really trying to set standard procedures for all the situations that we can think of. And of course, we're not going to be able to think of, every situation that may pop up right now, but we feel like we could at least set the framework and the plan or flow for the most common occurrences that we feel are going to happen with our platform and lay out those situations and have answers to them. So how are we going to respond? How are our drivers going to respond? How are the small business going to respond? So we can lay that all out and set our framework. So that's the business update. And now I can get into my lesson of the week. And I only have one of them for this episode. And it's just to never stop attempting. You can't ever stop trying. And this is funny because I was just thinking about me waking up. I've been trying to wake up early ever since I moved to San Antonio. I was trying to wake up early forever, my whole life. But I never kind of felt like I've been a morning person. But especially here, I've been trying to wake up before work, go to gym at around 5, wake up at 5 and then go to gym before work. But I was struggling a lot. So I ended up changing my schedule around to where I would work out in the evening. So I wouldn't miss my training session. But I still wanted to work out or wake up at 5. And it came to a point where I just kept missing it. And part of me kind of came to a reservation that, you know what, I'm never going to be a morning person. I'm just going to stop trying to wake up early, and I'm just going to wake up whenever I go to work. And just thinking about that and realizing that a part of me felt that way, that's where this lesson came up. And it's just that you can't ever stop attempting. You can't ever stop trying. You can't accept you're just one way. You can't throw in the towel. And for me, I can look at it in this small situation of me just trying to wake up early. But I feel like that applies to everything in our life. We can't ever accept we're one way when we're trying to better ourselves. We just have to continue to push. If we continue to fail, not wake up, do it again the next day, right? Try again. So that's my lesson of the week. And now I can get into my topic, which is skills. And this is where I'm thinking about, as an entrepreneur, what skills do I want to acquire? I was thinking this past week, what skills do I want to gain? I remember maybe a month ago, I was asked a question when I was in the program from one of the other founders, and he was asking me, what did I feel like I was good at in the process of building the business? And that was such a hard question for me because I didn't really have an answer. He had asked what was I good at or what felt most natural. And I didn't even really know. So my answer was kind of like nothing really felt natural. I don't really feel like I'm good at anything. I feel like I'm just learning as I go, and this is all a new experience. And then the follow-up question that the guy asked me was, what do you feel like you're working on then? If you're not natural at something, what do you feel like you're working on? And then that was another hard question, but my answer to that was just my mindset. I feel like I was just been building my mindset for a while. I'm always going to be building my mindset because I feel like that's the basis for everything. But after I was asked those questions, I really wanted to take a step back and think about it and say, what does feel most natural? For example, I always hear all the time about senior executives transitioning from this company to another company or being hired. And the reason they're hired is because they're really good at analytics, or they know how to handle data, or they're very good at software development and they have an inkling for that, or they're really good with finances. So in that mindset, or I guess thinking about that, I just then ask myself, what skills do I want to have, right? Do I want to have analytic skills? Do I want to have finance skills? And of course, I want to be well-rounded in every area, but that I then asked, what do I want to have in my toolbox first, right? What skill do I want to gain first, right? What do I want my co-founder to say, like, oh, Julian, he's really good at X, Y, and Z. And I kind of figured that out. I want to get better at finances. I want to get better at sales. And those are kind of like my first skills that I want to kind of add to my toolbox. And that's all this topic is for. It's really just me thinking about what skills do I want to gain, because at this moment, I'm not sure what feels natural to me. I'm not sure what I would call my skill. I don't really know what I bring to the table. And I want to be able to identify that clearly, so I really know what I'm offering and how I can benefit the company that I'm building. And that's my topic, skills. And next steps for me are just continue work on the startup. And that's it for this episode. So, all right, let's get it, y'all. Go and achieve your 99 dream. And it's a 99 dream because you are going to achieve your dream. And it would be 100%, but nothing is perfect. So you're going to achieve 99% of that. And let's go and let's get it.